I had heard about this from a friend of mine. Same thing was being done on his campus, but it's interesting when it's actually in front of you. You get an actual visual of how many people are actually going through it.
Honestly, it's awe-inspiring, heartbreaking to see all the backpacks. I feel like I'm seeing people, not backpacks, but actual people. Their spirits are on backpacks. I feel that's what I see here, and it made me realize how precious life is, my life, and to keep living.
It's just really depressing to see. See that 1,100 backpacks, meaning 1,100 students committed suicide. It's really sad.
This event's titled Send Silence Packing. It brings awareness to the approximate 1,100 suicides that occur across college campuses annually, and it lets students know it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to help others get help.
It's painful, really painful to see that so many students have taken their life, because I was suicidal since I was young. I had tried to take my life as well.
When I contemplated suicide, I seeked my friends, tried to stay with my friends, because they brought the best out of me.
We have 2 deaf students who completed suicide from this campus. They were my friends. I have a picture of them.
A transfer student who I never met, named Jennifer Mendez. She was a student in our DSPS program who was deaf. She completed suicide at her transfer college, and I just noticed how that affected our staff and affected Jennifer's classmates that hadn't yet transferred at Cerritos. And I made a personal pledge to myself that day that if I ever had the opportunity to do something about this and bring awareness to this, I would. And I feel today that this is fulfilling a promise I made to Jennifer a little over 4 years ago.
Just don't give up. I mean, there's people in this world that love you, that want you around. You may not see it because there's a little cloud blocking, your brain right now, but there are people in this world that love you, and if, you give up and you commit suicide, you're not going to see the love that everybody has for you, and you're not going to get to see what life has in store for you,
And no one's life should be cut short because something that you were feeling and nobody really got to talk to you.
Maybe there are students that are here and that do have the same, they're going through something that are like this, and reading these stories might really help them.
I think it's an eye-opener because it makes you realize that there are lives out here that are seeking help. However, seeking help might be a little difficult because sometimes you can fear that they won't understand.
To let people know just because someone doesn't say anything doesn't mean that they're not being hurt.
Some people say it's always easy. It's always easy, speak up. But, people who have suffered through mental health and all that, as myself, it's not always that easy, because a lot of things go more into your mind. It's not that simple. It's complicated.
If you need anybody to talk to, I'm somebody you can talk to.
Just keep that spirit up, keep going, keep moving forward, and that you're not alone.
I am here, and any day, any time, no matter where I am, I will give a helping hand.
But I didn't.